Well, a little bit more about Engine Restore Lubricant. Uh, I don't like uncertainty. I don't like trying things that have risk. Understand, I took quite a risk when I stuck some of that in my car just because I can't change my oil. With what's going on in the world, it pushed me to do something that I normally wouldn't do, but I knew that, sometimes difficult circumstances put you in the situation that you're in. So, um, already a few days in, it's not running as good. And I don't know if I should play it safer and add a little SAE30, aka Lucas upper cylinder lubricant is SAE30, which is don't really put in your gas tank, but it would thicken things up just a little bit. Uh, but that could not be the issue as well. I thought about ordering an oil filter online. This car makes a mess when you change your oil filter. It's not legal in Germany to do anything with fluids where it could potentially get on the ground if the ground isn't like a sealed garage. So they're very serious about keeping things safe, and I'm doing everything I can to be supportive of that without any shops being open. I mean, there might be a shop where I can just pay someone to change it. It's still available, but we're coming up on the peak of what's going on in the world, and that seems more dangerous every day. So if there's anything that's still open, I think this engine can wait. Anyway, what I was thinking about doing about things is I was going to take a look and see what's under the hood, how this oil is doing. I have to say, it looks entirely ordinary. It actually looks a little bit cleaner than before I added the Restore. Let's see if it's over full, though. The real stuff. The milkshake stays cleaned off, so, for those of you who are worried about me. Looking down in here, I don't see anything unusual. But I am afraid of spilling and making a mess. So I'm going to take another smaller bottle. That's a lot easier not to spill. I have a funnel. I'm just resisting using it because it's more of a transmission funnel. That's kind of a pain in the neck. If I did this 10 times, I'd put a quart in. So like I'm about a half quart low. Just spill a little oil on the side of the bottle. You get the idea. Struggle out here. Go get a rag. Let's take a look at how full it is. And there is a dirt chunk on there that wasn't on there before. So maybe the engine restorer pushed some dirt around. And we're almost full again. Since if I really had to add another additive to make up the last freaking additive I maybe shouldn't have tried, then what we're going to do is top this up all the way. So yeah, I had an engine that won't burn oil, it just burned oil. I have an engine that had power problems in certain RPMs because the oil was dirty. Need to be changed. And that one, love this turn. This is where I hit it. This is where you learn it's a slow car because you're going uphill and it struggles. So you can tell me if the engine sounds ticky before this new oil gets circulated around. I know it's not going to be instantaneous. Oil's just getting everywhere. Alright, it's ticking about the same. It probably kind of ticked before. Let's take a look at the oil as it goes. Well, it's doing a little bit better with some fresh oil in there. It's still, initial Restore was far better than current Restore. And I don't really like how it got me to burn some oil, but that's so cool. I just hit 223,400 kilometers. There was a series there where I was at 22222 all the way through, and yeah, this car needs oil changes in the kilometers like American cars need oil changes by the miles. Or worse. It's kind of pathetic in that regard. One other thing that I've been noticing is since I learned that this car is actually kind of advanced, it turns off the injectors when you're in gear going down a hill. Automatic fuel cutoff is not something that a lot of cars of this era did, so that's pretty advanced. That's pretty cool. But when I started using that, that also set the conditions right that the computer could check the catalytic converter, so it would set my catalytic converter efficiency code more. After I did an engine restore, no catalytic converter codes coming up at all. I'm doing everything that set it off that light before, and now it doesn't. So, in an odd way, if your combustion process is improved a bit by engine restore, maybe you can avoid this difficult circumstance that, say, Cataclean. I'll put that product up. I have a video about it, about a situation where it helped. And I think that what the car really needed was just a better catalytic converter and a cheap aftermarket catalytic converter. But I did a lot of other fixes on the car too to set up the conditions that the catalytic converter can pass. And there's other parts that can be bad. Oxygen sensors can be weak and slow. You can show this up on like a deep mode status type test. Or if you're skilled, you can watch it in the live data. It's actually really hard not to speed now that the car runs so good. Pretty out.
Oh yeah.
So the engine is going back to being the transmission sounds whiny. It's only when you're in gear and only when there's like push on the transmission that this car whines. And it's definitely quieter from gear to gear, but it was completely silenced before. One of my subscriber, Rhkips, said that you can have an issue with Engine Restorer plugging up an oil filter. I definitely don't want to just keep adding more of that product. I'm not going to go above the recommended volume that I was told, especially since I'm having a couple other issues. I'll recheck that power level, and my laptop's been behaving better, so maybe I can put up the screenshots of what kind of power this car puts out. Thanks to Engine Restorer that it couldn't before. Well, it could, it just couldn't on the freeway. You know, when you have that additional drag. Yeah, I'd have to say that is doing much, much better. Now that more of the good oil's mixed in, it's like I said, I just need the oil change. but it was fun to see some of these engine restore results on the way, and hopefully their negative aspects of it is gone, and just some of the positive can stay, because taking along my drive with the engine nice and warmed up, things have stayed smooth, like one of my subscribers cares about. All he cares about is gas mileage. He's like, great powers. So what, Dave? D.E. Nichols stands for David and none of your business. Kidding, he didn't call me Dave. Anyway, one of my subscribers said, yeah, but all I care about is miles per gallon. Well, I get why he's my subscriber then. That's usually all I care about too. I spend time on some of the other ones just because I know other people care about that. And I do like it. It's interesting. It's all data. But in the end, I mean, I bought a 1 liter engine. Do you think I bought a 1 liter engine because I want the most powerful car, or because I care about gas mileage? I hate to discount what I said earlier, but it took a few days. A lot longer than normal, but my check engine light did turn back on. But my tool's broken. It's a story for another day. Love this turn. This is where I hit it. This is where you learn it's a slow car, because you're going uphill and it struggles. And that's where you see that it's truly different. I was running AC going uphill. Before, it kind of worried me going like flat on the road. So yeah, I'm bringing up some issues, but there's some really good stuff going on too. And now for the YouTube beauty of driving through the shaded forest. Yeah, I'd have to say that is doing much, much better. Now that more of the good oil's mixed in, it's like I said, I just needed an oil change. But it was fun to see some of these engine restore results on the way, and hopefully their negative aspects of it is gone, and some of the positive can stay, because taking along my drive with the engine nice and warmed up, things have stayed smooth, like one of my subscribers cares about. All he cares about is gas mileage. He's like, great powers. So what, Dave? D.E. Nichols stands for David and none of your business. Kidding, he didn't call me Dave. Anyway, one of my subscribers said, yeah, but all I care about is miles per gallon. Well, I get why he's my subscriber then. That's usually all I care about too. I spend time on some of the other ones just because I know other people care about that. And I do like it. It's interesting. It's all data. But in the end, I mean, I bought a 1 liter engine. Do you think I bought a 1 liter engine because I want the most powerful car, or because I care about gas mileage? There, of course, is something else to consider. A lot of these Euro-spec cars, as they drive by, I'm like, that sounds different. But I think they're allowing engines to be higher compression. And what I might be hearing is that this Hyundai having higher compression might sound like what a Hyundai normally sounds like with higher compression. There's a lot of cars that are going by that sound a lot like this in Germany. I'm not used to hearing that in America, but you know, their emission standards are a little bit different, so love this turn. This is where I hit it. This is where you learn it's a slow car, because you're going uphill and it struggles. And that's where you see that it's truly different. I was running AC going uphill. Before, it kind of worried me going like flat on the road. So yeah, I'm bringing up some issues, but there's some really good stuff going on too. And now for the YouTube beauty of driving through the shaded forest. top right is going to be a video or playlist that is most connected to this. And on the bottom right is going to be a video of YouTube things that you would like the best off my channel. And underneath my chin, be sure to poke me in the eye and subscribe. Get out there and work on something.